Thank you, David. Thank you, Peter. It's a real pleasure to be here. Now, how do we rebuild our grassroots? I believe it starts here, now. I share your frustration as members. I mean, look back to you voted for David Cameron to be leader. You got Theresa May. You voted for Boris to be leader. You voted for Liz to be leader. Then you got Rishi. I'm a true Democrat. This is why I fought hard for Brexit in Parliament. And as Annunciata has just said, she couldn't sit by and just see how we was heading to stronger alignment with the EU. And during that period in Parliament, I stood up and asked Theresa May to resign because I could see what it was doing to our party, and that we actually needed to, be true Conservatives and stand up to the blob of the EU. And as I said, democracy is everything for me. And let's face it, we are nothing without our party members. Come rain and shine. I mean, I was initially rejected by the candidates list. I got asked a question by CCHQ, oh, you haven't been to university. And so what did I do? I got a diploma in economics from the Open Uni. I got international relations degree at the same time as fighting my seat in the end. And I had to keep going back to the candidates department saying, look, give me a chance. And I'd been an activist like you are today. I still am. Worked every level of the party. I'm very pleased that you're doing the policy stuff. I used to do the policy stuff for the party as well. And to me, that's the heart and soul of it. Now, how do we stop this apathy? Because in the local elections, I find that apathy is the big thing. How do we break this? I think we need to break it by ditching these slick campaign slogans and actually deliver good, true Conservative policies, and then we'll find the heartbeat of our party again. We need that shared vision. I know earlier, Stephen, you mentioned about MPs being out of step with party members, and I wholeheartedly agree. This is why we saw the problems in Parliament, the never-ending Groundhog Day. We're not getting Brexit legislation through. Because, I look around colleagues myself and think, you should belong in the Lib Dems, actually. And so I think more scrutiny at the candidates department certainly is clearly what's important. But I do shudder at times as well. I mean, I was a minister briefly under Boris and Liz, an education minister, and was tasked to bring the freedom of speech bill through Parliament. And I shudder to think that, the policies, I've got a 6-year-old who you saw running around like mad earlier, who I was chasing after. And to think that infant children are taught the words like masturbation at school. I mean, that's abhorrent under a Conservative government. And also, I mean, the fact that would we dream of going to another country and illegally and get put in a hotel? No, this should not be happening under a Conservative government. So I think that party policy must align with grassroots. And time again, I've heard members say to me that we must end the rising tides of illegal immigration. We must say no to curtailing of freedom of speech. We want to be governed by British laws, not European organisations, their laws. We must say yes to low taxes, including low corporation tax, and low-spend conservatism. We must say yes to zero-tolerance police force. Life must mean life for prisoners. And we want to be a party of meritocracy, not ticking boxes. Now, I believe that if we go back to being a party where we pursue growth, free trade, we believe in Britain, because everybody in this room believes in Britain, and put Britain front and centre, global Britain. If the Conservative Party can be conservative again, listen to its members, then I think we seriously can smash through the dangers of that socialist government. Thank you.